Ray, we know you're not ready to climb any new mountains soon, but let's get your reaction to these names and your assessments. Tommy Hearns. You weren't very high on his last fight against Kinchin.
My impression of Tommy Hearns is the fact that here's a young man with enormous talent, has proven himself in the past, being champions in 3 different weight categories, four different weight categories, but a young man that doesn't concentrate or focus in on one particular person. He has a tendency to deviate and think about someone else.
Marvin Hagler, do you think you'll get him back in the ring?
I'm not trying to get Marvin back in the ring now. I think Marvin Hagler has made up his mind that he wants to be a movie star, and God bless him. I see him in the theaters.
But you've made some comebacks, and he's entitled to make at least one.
Well, I'm sure he won't make as many as I've made, but I think that Hagler is content where he is now.
Then let me throw some other names at you. Virgil Hill is an unbeaten light heavyweight champion, a former Olympic gold medalist. You've fought one light heavyweight champion. You want to take on another one?
Well, Donnie Lalonde reassured me that I'm not light heavyweight. That gives away just too much. I don't think that I give myself, a chance to perform by fighting bigger men. I think the fact of fighting Lalonde was just a challenge.
But at this stage of your career, might a smaller, quicker man take advantage of your aging, be a little quicker than you are?
Well, they're trying to convince me that I'm 32. I don't feel 32, if that makes any sense. But fighting a smaller man, speed won't be a factor because I still have my hand speed. I don't see any problem with that.
Let me throw some names at you and your quick thoughts on them. Lloyd Hunnigan, who is an outstanding welterweight, might emerge as the welterweight.
Peculiar guy, but he's a guy that's unorthodox.
Michael Nunn, if he should somehow unify all the middleweight championships in the next year, that might be a real big mountain for you.
There's always considerations, but I think I wish we had more Michael Nunns in the sport of boxing. Class act.
And Julio Cesar Chavez, if he should be able to prove to win a welterweight title, would he be someone who might be in your future?
That's a joke.
You don't think he can do it?
Too small. For me to fight him, he's too small.
I sense that you somehow feel there's the biological clock ticking, that you're anxious to get as much in as you can while you can.
You're absolutely right, Larry. I don't have too much time left, not physically, but mentally, and I want to do as much as I can in the next year or so.
In terms of personal satisfaction, which is obviously your highest priority in making these sporadic comebacks, did you achieve what you wanted to achieve with this fight?
Yes, it was a goal that I set out to achieve, to win 2 titles, to beat a legitimate light heavyweight champion, Lalonde, although people say, they question that, they debate that. I'm very proud